and welcome to Life Less Ordinary. I'm taking this opportunity right now. I was in the middle of getting ready to plant some potatoes down here, and I thought good opportunity to just give a quick run through of how we do it here. If you have a look over here, this area here is all wood chip, and it's quite deep, so it's about this deep. We've a year and a half ago we laid cardboard down and wet it, and laid a decent amount of wood chip down, and then every couple of weeks we've actually added more and more. So if you have a look here, you'll be able to actually see down here. You can see how it is actually underneath and broken down quite well. There still is some wood chip there, but this is one of the reasons that we do use wood chip, is because it does break down, and you end up with some lovely good soil that has nutrients in it. So all that is to say that I plant my potatoes into wood chip. You can do it into soil, you can do it into hay or straw, and do it in bags if you're short on space. But for me, for the last couple of years, I have been doing it into wood chip, and the result is nice, clean, earthy potatoes. And they have not suffered in terms of size, so this is the way I do it. The only caveat I would say is we will do them here this year, and then we will do them in another spot next year. So you don't want to do your potatoes too many seasons, or even more than 2 seasons. I have done 2 seasons at a time, then move them to another section, and when you do potatoes, do them somewhere else, and plant something else in the spot where you had the potatoes. So that way you're less likely to end up with diseases. The other thing is, you can buy seed potatoes, and I do buy seed potatoes. That just means that they have been genetically tested to make sure that they're not likely to be susceptible to certain diseases. You can, and I have done potatoes that are, you get those sprouts that come out after they've been left in the cupboard if you bought them from the store, and they get the sprout, and you just, they go in the compost. You end up with heaps of potatoes in the compost because you've got that warm, moist heat, and the potatoes sprout, and then you end up with more and more potatoes. So there's nothing wrong with that. You are more likely to end up with disease, but I haven't had that yet, so I still do buy seed potatoes. So here is some more seed potatoes. So if you have a look here, these are an interesting colour. So these are crimson pearl, and cranberry is a different type. I got these off a friend from the Brickworks farm, who had ordered in a whole heap for herself, and then gave me some. So these came as a whole like that, and you can see the eyes on them. And what I've done is I've just cut them so that I've got a couple of eyes that are ready to go on each piece that I'm going to plant. So what I'm going to do is put them in. I'm just going to put them in like that. So the same variety, crimson pearl. They're probably about 40-50 centimeters apart. Simple as that. Then I'm going to put some of this back over the top. Now you'll notice that I've got a pile on the side, so I'll just keep adding to this from this pile on the side as the shoots grow, and the shoots will grow out and potatoes will grow from there. So I'm not going to add all of this back over the top. I'm just going to cover it over with a little bit, and then as the shoots grow, then I'll just keep adding more. So hopefully that quick little tutorial on potatoes is helpful for some of you. Potatoes from that are homegrown always taste absolutely fantastic, so try planting your own potatoes. Thanks for joining me in our Life Less Ordinary.